Uriaq, the Tyrant of Shaa-Dom. He was one of the most powerful Dark Eldar Archons in history. Among his kind, Uriaq inspired terror but also deep admiration. He ruled Shaa-Dom, a domain within the webway, but his ambition was limitless and his hunger for control was just as insatiable. In time, Uriaq declared himself Emperor of the Dark Eldar and challenged none other than Vect, supreme overlord of the capital, Commorragh. It is said that Uriaq laughed at Vect's threats and posturing at this act. After all, his forces outnumbered Vect's with more on the way, but his laughter wouldn't last long. As Uriaq planned his conquest, Vect struck unexpectedly, capturing a human starship and hurling the vessel through a webway portal directly into Shaa-Dom. The burning vessel smashed into the satellite realm, incinerating the city's core instantly. When the ship's warp drives exploded, a warp rift spread demons throughout Shaa-Dom, and in a final act of vengeance, Vect ordered Shaa-Dom sealed from Commorragh forever. Among the Dark Eldar, reputation is everything. Though it is often bought and paid for with the suffering of others, Uriaq's reputation was also one of respect for his people, and for this, the Tyrant of Shaa-Dom earned his resurrection. Though dead for thousands of years, he was restored by the Archon of the Cabal of the White Flames. Reborn, Uriaq quickly gained a loyal following throughout the Dark City. However, it soon became apparent that all was not as it seemed. When Uriaq had been resurrected, something had come back with him. Though retaining his old personality and charisma, he now possessed massive psychic powers. Worse still, the demon possessing him had plans of its own, to collapse the boundary between the warp and Commorragh, and cause it to be consumed, just as Shaa-Dom had been. Before these plans could be enacted, Uriaq's physical body was destroyed. Uriaq was a warrior without equal, a leader who enjoyed the fear of his enemies and the honest loyalty of his subjects. And his legacy of sacrifice will be remembered forever.